everybody. This is Alan Fine, and I'm here for Virtual Roadshow selling family vacations. We have 3 destinations with us today. Let me introduce them one at a time. If you guys can wave your hands, that would be helpful. Wait, Simon didn't say. Wait your turn. So let's start off with Cecilia Berrocol, North America and UK Market Executive for Prom Peru. We have Joanna Gonzalez, Leisure Sales Manager for Discover Puerto Rico, and Dan Togger, National Sales Manager for the Cayman Islands. So now, everybody, we've got a bunch of travel advisors here. They're ready to sell your destinations. Let's really let them know what they need to know. Let's start briefly describing what your destination offers, and then we'll get more into the family thing. But in the broadest sense, what does your destination offer? Does anyone want to start, or I'll call someone? Okay, let's start with Dan.
Sure. We'll start in the Cayman Islands. Well, for those that are not familiar with the Cayman Islands is a stunning, luxurious Caribbean destination that is renowned for natural beauty, warm hospitality, which we call Cayman kind, and a wide range of family-friendly attractions and activities. There's 3 islands: Grand Cayman, Cayman Brac, and Little Cayman, and each have their own unique charm and offerings. From a family perspective, you're going to probably find the most offerings on the cosmopolitan Grand Cayman, and I'm sure we'll get to that as well. But we're located in the Western Caribbean, south of Cuba, north of Jamaica, year-round perfect weather, safe, world known for 7 Mile Beach and our family-friendly setting. And just lastly, airlift has never been stronger. We have more than 20 worldwide cities connecting and going there nonstop direct.
That's a great overview. I mean, we'll get down to the family stuff, but let's do that again for the other 2 locations. So for Puerto Rico, Joanna, give us that overview as well, please.
Certainly. Puerto Rico, well, we are an island in the Caribbean, and we are the smallest of the Greater Antilles. The island is just 100 miles long by 35 miles wide, so we're really small, but you will be surprised by the variety of experiences available on the island. We have a rich history, being a mix of Taino Indians, Spaniards, and African cultures. These cultures are represented in our music, art, festivals, different activities that we have throughout the year. We have exceptional food, pristine beaches, majestic mountains, relaxation, lots of adventure, caves. It's a sun-kissed Caribbean paradise. Puerto Rico, we're also, I still have a little bit more. We're also full of kind and friendly people. We're very proud of what Puerto Rico is and of our heritage. And we call ourselves Boricuas. And that comes from the Taino name the Taino Indians gave to the island of Puerto Rico, which was Boriquen. And that's how we want for our visitors to feel like a Boricua. And that's why we say live Boricua, like be a Boricua just like us.
Cecilia, can you also do that overview for Peru?
Yes, of course. Well, it's important to know where is located Peru. For those who don't know, Peru is located in the central South America. A lot of people think that it's a faraway destination. However, it's very close from the North American market. As an example, we have daily nonstop flights from the most important gateways in the United States. And it is important also to remark that Peru, actually, a lot of people think that Peru has only highlands. However, we have 3 important regions: the coast, the highlands, and the Amazon rainforest. And actually, 60% of our territory is part of this region, the Amazon rainforest. So we are a very vast destination with a great geography, with a lot of heritage, cultural heritage from Incas and pre-Incas time. So a trip to Peru, you will not only enjoy the travesty, but also you will learn a lot.
Okay, thank you for that overview. Let's start to drill down to family travel. And Cecilia, why don't you start by saying, why is your destination considered to be family friendly?
Well, actually, yes, Peru is a very friendly destination, not only because of all the beautiful landscapes and the great attractions that we have, but also we have a great infrastructure. In the north or in the south of the country, we have great hotels. And besides this, we have great tour operators and DMCs who can operate different kind of itineraries from different kind of families. We're talking about from families with children, with the small children, and also from multi-generational families that comes with their with their grandparents or with their uncles and with all the families. So we have all this great infrastructure. And of course, our great destinations. We have different highlights that are perfect, as I mentioned before, for nature experiences as well as for cultural experiences. So we have a little bit of everything so you can enjoy in our country.
But like all the destinations, we got to get the right client and the right one. Like you can't have a little toddler at Machu Picchu. So there are things that we got. The travel advisor needs to learn more about each of these destinations, which is part of why we're here. Joanna, let's talk about Puerto Rico and why is your destination family friendly?
Well, there are several factors that make Puerto Rico an attractive destination for families, seeking a blend of culture, natural beauty, relaxation, as we have beautiful beaches for families to swim, build sand castles, enjoy water sports. There are also diverse activities for the families, like exploring historical sites, visiting Old San Juan, doing hikes at El Yunque, our national rainforest, visiting museums, doing arts and crafts. Our culture that I mentioned, it's vibrant in festivals, music, our cuisine, also doing cooking classes with the family. It's really fun. Educational, also unique for them, and it will take them forever in their as a memento of their visit to Puerto Rico. Our language too, we have Spanish and English. Both are widely spoken throughout the island, making it easier for families to navigate. The safety also of the island. And the accessibility, we have direct flights from the U.S. No passports are needed, which is really very positive for families. Being a U.S. territory, for U.S. residents, passports are required.
Okay. In all cases, all destinations are family friendly. It's just a matter of making sure that the little ones are happy. In the Cayman Islands, Dan, what do they offer?
Yeah, well, I'm a father of two, and I just want to put a little personal experience there. I've been visiting the Cayman Islands for the better part of 20 years. I've had my nephews go there, and I watch them grow up swimming at 7 Mile Beach, and then I've had the pleasure of seeing my daughters there as well. It is one of the safest, friendliest places in the world. In fact, Forbes magazine named the Cayman Islands the world's friendliest country a few years back. The infrastructure over the last couple of years, there's new highways, new roads. And one tip is I strongly suggest that families do rent a car to get around. It is very easy to get around. The mile is only 22 miles long. I think there's only 4 traffic lights on Grand Cayman alone. It's even easier to drive in Cayman Brac and Little Cayman. Little Cayman is just 10 miles. And again, just as far as the airlift, 20 cities, 20 plus cities go direct to the Cayman Islands. And just at the time of this recording, just today, Southwest announced Orlando starting in June, daily service. So we're really happy about that, giving families even more of a chance to visit the destination in all 3 islands.
When families come to your destinations and they're looking for a hotel or a resort, let's talk about accommodations, and let's start with Puerto Rico. Joanna.
Well, Puerto Rico has a variety of family-friendly resorts and hotels, each of them with amenities catering to children and parents. As all of us know, traveling with children and kids, it's not easy. And there's no way to sometimes please them.
I hear you laughing, so I know you've done it.
Yes, he's 21, so but I've been there. But it could be difficult sometimes. So finding the perfect resort is essential for relaxation and relaxing in your Caribbean vacation. We have excellent accommodations through the island with exciting activities for all ages, bringing comfort and fun for all of the guests, kids and adults alike. There's a large variety of well-known brands in Puerto Rico. We have Marriott, Fairmont, Sheraton, Ritz-Carlton, St. Regis, Hilton, DoubleTree, Howard Johnson. We have, I would say, most of all the brands known, and also independent hotels, bed and breakfast. We have Paradores, which are Puerto Rican family-owned properties. So there's a large variety of product on island for them to enjoy. And then also depending on the price range that they're willing to pay, they can find great accommodations on the island. Also, most of the hotels and experiences are tailored with children in mind, and you can find guarantees into connecting rooms. We have hotels that offer bunk beds. Some of them have, instead of having the bed, they have like a small tent in the room that they have their own, they can have their own camping area in the connecting room. So we do have great experiences for them to enjoy themselves on island.
That's fun. That's very fun. In the Caymans, Dan, what do you have that for accommodations that's specialized for family?
Yes, thanks, Alan. Just to name a few, the Ritz-Carlton, Grand Cayman, and the Kimpton Seafire. Those two properties are perfect for families. They're two of our largest hotels, and they have sprinkle parks on property. The Ritz-Carlton had theirs about 5 years ago, and the Kimpton Seafire just added their sprinkle park about 2 years ago. And then you have the waterfront property, the Grand Cayman Marriott, the Westin Grand Cayman. Some other properties include the Holiday Inn, Grand Caymanian. Caribbean Club is another popular property right on 7 Mile Beach. Those feature 3-bedroom suites, all with their own bathroom, a large kitchen, large group space. I stayed there many times. I really do enjoy that place. And if you're looking to go outside of the hotels, consider a company that services other villas called Grand Cayman Villas. On the east end of Grand Cayman, Wyndham Reef Resorts is another nice property for families. And this is one of the few all-inclusive programs that our hotels offer. Those that know the destination know that we don't have the AI product, but the Wyndham Reef does have a program. And we actually celebrate that we encourage our guests to not only enjoy the restaurants at the hotel, but to get out in minivans or the cabs and enjoy the restaurants outside of the resorts. There's over 200 alone in Grand Cayman.
Great. Thank you for that. Now in Peru, Cecilia, family-friendly hotels. What have you got to recommend for us?
Yes, well, Peru is a country, actually that is prepared to host travelers, to prepare to discover, new places with their families. And we have a great infrastructure from the coast to the rainforest. And also with high quality services. So, for example, in Peru, you will find accommodations from internationally recognized hotel chains. We're talking about like Marriott or like Hilton, Best Western, the Wyndham hotels. And they will offer, a great quality service. But also we have Peruvian infrastructure. We have amazing Peruvian hotels that are located in different places in Peru. For example, in Cusco, we're talking about, like, for example, Palacio del Inca, Palacio Las Arenas, Inca Terra, the Arangua, and different Peruvian hotels. But we're talking not only about these 5-star hotels. We can also talk about these small boutique hotels that are located in the most important tourist areas. We're talking about, like, for example, Sol y Luna, or for example, Titilaca in Puno. So we have an amazing infrastructure, and we have in this infrastructure in places like Cusco, like in Lima, like in Arequipa, located in the south of Lima, in Puno, in Ica, in all the different regions of Peru. So we are very, very prepared of it.
I'm glad you gave a shout out to Inca Terra, who hosted me, and I had a tremendous time at their 5-star luxury resort. So I wanted to say that out loud myself as well. Now, when the travel advisor is looking at their client list and they want to target a family, how should they be look? That's the question. What are your target family clients for your destination? Let's start with Dan in the Caymans, please.
Yeah. So travel advisors should know that the Cayman Islands is a luxurious destination. It can be quite expensive, but there are recommendations that we can make to find those hotels that are a little bit more budget friendly. But the Cayman Islands appeals to all families and all types due to the variety of and diverse accommodations from hotels to villas and some of the condos. Multi-generation is really key, I would say, to start there because it's so easy to get around. It's so easy to swim. And a new emerging specialty would be baby moons. Baby moons are popping up. I'm sure everyone on this call has seen it as well. But really, with nonstop service, there's never been an easier time for families to come. But certainly, it appeals to many, many different families.
Well, that's true. A nonstop is a good family destination.
Yes,
and certainly Puerto Rico will fulfill that. So tell us about Puerto Rico in terms of targeting families. What type of family?
That's right. No, we cater to families with small children, families with teenagers, with traveling multi-generational families. It's like we cater to all types of families. Also, now with the island being an LGBTQ plus friendly for the community, it's very friendly, and also families within the LGBTQ community are coming into the island and staying at different of the regions. Puerto Rico is mainly San Juan. It's what people know about, but we have, besides San Juan and the metropolitan area, we have 6 other regions that people can visit, and we have amazing activities and experiences for the families.
Okay. And in Peru, Cecilia, what are the target families that you're looking for?
I think we can offer a great tour or experience to different kind of families, but I think that we can recommend, for example, family with teenager or with children, maybe from 10 up to 10. And also a lot of multi-generational travel. We receive a lot of multi-generational travel because a lot of people, or a lot of families want to go or to visit an iconic place. And for example, all their family want to visit, for example, a place like Machu Picchu. So they visit areas like Cusco, like Sacred Valley. Yes, but besides the age of the families, I think that we can receive any kind of family who wants to do, even though an adventure experience or a cultural experience or a nature experience. I think so. We can offer a great service.
Good. I think it's laughable for us to try to express what these destinations have to offer families, and specifically for families. I mean, we're having trouble doing this now. So let's now put the onus or the effort on the travel advisor. Do you have any training or marketing materials that our travel advisors can use to better sell your destinations? Let's start with Puerto Rico.
Yes, we do. We have the Puerto Rico Travel Expert Program. And it's 2 modules. One is the general course, the other one is the master course, and it shows you and gives you all the information on Puerto Rico. It talks about regions, what to do, experiences, golf, water activities. It's very comprehensive on what the island offers. And afterwards, you can then, when you graduate, you can sign up for the Puerto Rico Rewards program, and then your bookings will earn you points that then you can redeem for different opportunities. We also have in our webpage, you can find more information on the Puerto Rico Travel Expert program. We also have electronic material. We have printed material that we can gladly mail to your offices. And the electronic material also will be sharing it throughout the event.
And Joanna, so now if they want to get all of that material, they go where?
They can go to discoverpuertorico.com. There they'll find all the information on the destination, and also go in there. They can go into the travel professionals page.
Great. Now, Cecilia, in Peru, are there training and marketing materials that travel advisors can use to get better acquainted?
Yes, of course. First, we have a digital brochure, which is specialized in family travel. So in this brochure, you will find the different destinations that we recommend for family travelers. And besides this, we have an e-learning program, which is peruagent.com. So everyone is welcome to register in it. And in this website, you will find all the resources in order to learn about Peru, to get inspired about the destination, and also to encourage you to sell, to sell the destination, to sell Peru. And yes, of course, in this e-learning program, we have a module that focused on family travel.
That's what we need to be able to drill down and do that. And Dan, the same question for you. How can travel advisors get training and marketing materials specific to family travel?
Yes, we have plenty of sales materials for travel advisors. Plus, I have a team of 6 sales reps that are all over the country. And if you go to visitcaymanislands.com/sales team, you can find the appropriate sales rep within your region. And you contact them if you want to set up any webinars or any questions, or if you need any itinerary help or recommendations, we're here for you. On the other side, we also have our specialist program, CaymanIslandsSpecialist.com. If you go there, you're going to register, take the exam, and anyone that just registers and take the exam, they're going to have a chance to be entered into a drawing for 2 Cayman Airways tickets, which we do for any new graduates. So if you graduate right off the bat, you're going to be in a pool of other graduates for a chance to win 2 round-trip tickets for you and a guest. And on top of that, not only do you get a diploma, you're also going to get a nice new tumbler gift as well. But we also do have a rewards portion of our specialist program. And similar to Puerto Rico, if you enter your bookings, you have a chance to get some rewards. Ours is a little different because we do cash. So the the advisor with the most bookings per month will get $500 cash, and then $250 for second place, $100 for third, and we even do a random draw. So you could just have one booking, enter it, and you can win $100. So just work with us. Visit CaymanIslands.com. Yep.
There's a lot of incentive there. Plus the destinations themselves.
Yes, there is.
So let's wrap this up. And I'd like you all to just think about, is there anything else you want to tell our more than 126,000 travel advisors who might be, who we service, who might be listening in? And certainly a good portion of those are here at this conference. What do you want to let them know? Let's start with Cecilia.
Yes. Well, finally, I want to highlight that Peru is a destination recognized worldwide thanks to numerous awards that we have obtained in this year. For example, this year we have received 4 prizes in the World Travel Awards. Besides this, we have 4 Peruvian restaurants included in the list of the world's 50 best restaurants. And recently, we have received, or we have included in the world In the Tourism World Organization, we have included 5 Peruvian villages in the list of the best tourism villages in 2023. So I think that besides, these awards, we are a country with a great diversity, where visitors can immerse in our nature, in our culture, and also they can do different kind of experiences. So yes, that's what I would like to highlight about my country.
That's a good one. And Joanna, for Puerto Rico, any last thoughts, things that you didn't mention, you'd like to mention for our travel advisor?
Certainly. Our family-friendly experiences come in many shapes and sizes. Puerto Rico has 36 natural reserves. We have 19 state forests, nearly 300 beaches. There are 3 bioluminescent bays. We have imposing mountains. We have mysterious caves. There's zip lining, and we actually have the 2 longest zip lines in the Americas. One is 1.5 miles long, and the other one is 1 mile long at Toro Verde Adventure Park. So for those families looking into adrenaline rushes and really adventure, that's a great park to visit. Also, we have agrotourism, water activities, snorkeling, kayaking, paddleboarding. It's really easy to enjoy the island and are great outdoors with kids in tow. So I look forward to welcome you all.
So I just have to ask, so when you're doing a zip line, it's a mile long. How long does it take? So I could do the quick math problem.
It all depends. It all depends on your weight. But
no.
it actually gives you a lot of time to think about why you're doing that, and then to give thanks to God for everything, and then think of your family and your parents.
Well, I hope
That's great.
It's going to be over. I can't imagine it going more than 60 miles an hour. So it's probably 2 minutes. 30 miles an hour.
It's really unbelievable. It's really fun.
Mile.
It's really great.
Okay, anyway, right. But now, Dan, on the Caymans, any kind of just a wrap up. Tell us why the family should be going there.
I think one thing I didn't touch on is the diverse things that you can do there. The water is so calm and safe. I mean, I didn't even talk about Stingray City. Crystal Caves is another place. So if you're looking for a water attraction, Stingray City, where you're swimming with stingrays in about 5 feet off a sandbar, friendly. Just if you don't know about it, Google it. And in fact, I could sell the destination. I could have my team promote the destination as well. But really, it comes down to what your clients are looking for. If you go on Facebook, Instagram, and just search some of those vacation photos, you're going to see just the joy that families get out of a Cayman Islands vacation. The repeat visitor is very important of what we do, and it's just a testament of the destination and the services and the accommodations that we have. We welcome you with our Cayman client friendliness, and we hope to see you in the end of this year and beyond. So thank you very much, Alan.
How do you decide between these 3 great destinations? It's impossible, but we're here, we're at a conference. All of these, are you guys manning your own booths? Because if they want to speak to you, they get to speak to you. Is there someone else at the booth?
Yes, I will be manning my booth.
Cecilia?
Not in my case. Not in my case.
Someone
there will be
will
another
be there,
person.
And Dan,
yes.
Someone will be there because you're out there in the
yes.
field, right?
Yes, I will not be there, but I have my team will be leading the booth for those 4 days.
Go to the booth, please. And this is Alan Fine for Virtual Roadshows, selling family destinations.